Trance and melodic techno, two genres that share emotion, melody, and hypnotic power, but deliver them in very different ways. Trance was born in the euphoric 90s rave era, while melodic techno rose from Berlin's underground in the 2010s. One aims for soaring, anthemic climaxes, the other for deep, hypnotic journeys. In this video, we'll explore their evolution, cultural differences, musical traits, key artists, and how their sounds compare side by side. By the end, you'll know exactly what makes them similar and what makes them worlds apart. Trance originated in early 1990 Germany. It was a natural evolution of techno and house, infused with psychedelic and progressive influences. Its goal was clear: to elevate crowds into a euphoric, almost spiritual state. By the late 1990s and early 2000s, trance was dominating festivals worldwide, with stadium DJs like Paul van Dyk, Ferry Corsten, and later Armin van Buuren. Melodic techno, in contrast, is a child of the 2010s. Born out of Berlin's minimal techno and progressive house scenes, it sought to bring back emotion and melody into the stripped-down world of techno. Labels like Afterlife, Dynamic, and Innervisions pushed the sound forward, blending cinematic textures with steady, hypnotic beats. So while trance grew out of rave culture and exploded into mainstream festivals, melodic techno emerged much later, thriving in clubs, boutique festivals, and underground communities. Now, let's break down the sound. Trance is faster designed for big, energetic dance floors. Melodic techno is slower, creating a steady, hypnotic flow. Trance tracks rely on tension and release. You'll hear long build-ups, dramatic breakdowns, and euphoric drops that feel like an emotional explosion. Melodic techno, on the other hand, avoids big drops. Instead, it evolves gradually, layering textures, bass lines, and subtle melodies to keep you locked in for the journey. Trance is bright, uplifting, often using soaring leads, arpeggiated synths, and huge reverb to create that stadium-filling sound. Melodic techno is darker, more atmospheric, with cinematic pads, analog-style synths, and driving bass lines. Hear how trance explodes with emotion, while melodic techno pulls you into a hypnotic trance of its own, more subtle, less dramatic, but equally powerful. Culture is where these genres differ most. Trance has always been tied to huge, emotional gatherings. Events like A State of Trance, Dream State, and Transmission unite thousands of fans, the trance family, who often describe the music as spiritual and even life-changing. The culture is optimistic, euphoric, and community-driven. Melodic techno is more underground. It's rooted in the club scene, where the focus isn't on sing-alongs or massive drops, but on immersion. Events like Afterlife or Innervision showcases are often dark, artistic, and carefully curated. The goal isn't to peak and explode. It's to go on a continuous, deep journey. In trance, pioneers include Paul van Dyk, Ferry Corsten, and Tiesto in his early days. Later, Armin van Buuren became a global ambassador, while Above and Beyond brought heartfelt songwriting into the mix. Marcus Schulz, Ollie, and Fila, and Cosmic Gate also shaped the genre's evolution. Melodic techno has its own icons. Tale of Us are arguably the faces of the scene, curating the Afterlife label and visuals. Stefan Bodzin is known for his live, analog-driven sets. Other key names include Adriatique, Mind Against, and Dixon, all pushing boundaries where techno meets melody. What's interesting is that some modern producers blur the line. You'll find trance-inspired arpeggios in melodic techno, and trance artists who adopt deeper, more restrained production in today's sets. electronic music evolves, the borders between genres soften. Progressive trance often feels close to melodic techno, sharing hypnotic grooves and emotional depth. Some DJs, like Camel Fat, use trance like builds inside techno frameworks. Even Above and Beyond have remixes that lean toward the deeper, melodic side. This fusion shows that while trance and melodic techno have distinct identities, they're part of a larger ecosystem of melodic, emotional dance music. Let's listen to some trance. Now, let's listen to some melodic techno. While both genres prioritize melody and emotion and may look similar, trance is faster, brighter, and more explosive. Melodic techno is slower, darker, and more hypnotic. Trance thrives on massive festivals and euphoric unity. Melodic techno lives in underground clubs and curated experiences. Both continue to influence each other, proving how connected electronic music really is. At the end of the day, trance and melodic techno are two different ways to reach the same goal: transcendence on the dance floor. One takes you to euphoric heights, the other into hypnotic depths. Both are close cousins in the great family of electronic music.